Now, this is from Montefalco.
Yes.
So that's a big difference from the other ones.
Exactly. So far we tasted the wines from Torgiano. Beside the white, Sangiovese in 3 different expressions. The young one from the flat, the medium body heel with a little bit more structure, and then the single vineyard with a very long and nice persistency, more spicy notes, vertical wine. Now we go to Montefalco, which is 40 minutes by car, let's say, in the southeast from Torgiano, but on a higher altitude level. So here we are at 450 meters above the sea level, close to the Apennines. So it's not on the Apennines, but it has the Apennines close by. And this is really important because you can imagine that coming down from the hills, you have this chillier air, colder air coming down, especially at night, and chilling and cooling down the temperature and slowing down the maturation of the grapes, especially in August, beginning of September. And this is really important for the late maturation grape, typical of the area of Montefalco. And I'm referring especially to the Sangrantino.
Which is the last wine.
Sangrantino is the last wine, but it's also part of the blend of the Montefalco Rosso. Montefalco Rosso, the first one, the DOC, that we are tasting right now, it's probably the most produced and the most consumed denomination that we have in our region. It's a blend. Sangiovese mostly, 60% in our case. Merlot, we have a presence of Merlot of 25% and only a 15%, so the minimum allowed in our case, of Sangrantino. And it's nice because right in this percentage, every variety has its own space. So they don't cannibalize each other. The texture, the acidity is given, the spicy notes are given from the Sangiovese, of course. Then you have the Merlot, softening the general aspect of the wine and brings in the fruitness out of the glass. And then in the aftertaste, you have the Sangrantino. So the dry finish,
you can feel it,
is given from the Sangrantino. That, as I said briefly before, is one of the variety with the highest concentration of polyphenols, so very rich in tannins. And even though it's just a 15%, it gives like an strong Umbrian touch to this typical blend of Central Italy, Sangiovese Merlot.
This is really a food wine.
Oh yes, definitely.
It's got a bit of everything.